Hello, Gemini, and welcome to your Venus love reading. This reading will cover pretty much all of October till about the 27th as Venus transits the sign of Virgo. And this may resonate for those of you who are a Gemini sun, rising, moon, or Venus. During this Venus transit through Virgo, we also have Mercury going retrograde from Scorpio back into Libra. Okay, so there's a big emphasis of relationship focus right now. We are in the sign of Libra through most of this, but then the sun is going to move into Scorpio. So this is also a time of transformation. A lot of energy, Gemini. Let's see how this is affecting your love life. Show us, Gemini. Okay, so this is the artwork of your message, and it says to trust. Transformation occurs through acceptance. Once you accept the current situation, it will automatically transform. So that's kind of the theme of the October energy is transformation, because we're all in a place of introspection about self, as you know, Mars is retrograde through Aries, and then Venus moving into Virgo is sixth house energy, which is about patterns, routines, behaviors, things that must be changed. How can this improve? I'm really paying attention to the fine details of things. All right, Gemini. So with this being your overall message, this is Spirit saying trust your journey. Whether you are single, you are attached, or you are missing somebody, there's going to be a major transformation in the romantic relationship sector of your life as Venus moves through Virgo in the month of October. Okay, so this is a big leap of faith for some of you. So let's pull some more cards and see what that is about. Oh, look at this. We have the twin flame journey coming through. So the relationship that is coming through in this reading for Geminis is not going to resonate for everybody. Okay, this is about like your true soulmate, your true love for this life journey. And right now you are in a phase of major transformation, which is going to cause you to have a lot of trust in this process, in this journey with this person. Okay, so let's pull some tarot and go a bit deeper. Okay, so we have the Four of Cups coming through in this position. The King of Pentacles, so could involve an earth sign. Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. We've got the Tower. The Knight of Cups in this position. The World. And the Empress. Okay, so what I see happening here is the King of Pentacles is, you know, somebody who is stable, secure, ready to offer everything. The Empress, same thing, very stable, very secure, can offer everything. All right, so in this particular connection, whether you are currently in union, you're just talking, or you are separated from this person, one of you really put yourself out there and offered, hey, I want to give you the world. I see, you know, a future with you. I love you. I'm connected to you. You're the only one that I want. All right. And it appears that the person who received that invitation and that information kind of pulled back from that, or maybe was in it and then pulled out, because here this is like a missed opportunity. Okay, so I'm more inclined to be like you're not talking to this person anymore, rather than in union or just talking. Okay, this, it really feels like somebody you have pulled your energy back from, because they're seeing you and this connection now as a missed opportunity. Or, you know, that it could have gone the other way around, Gemini, where somebody put it all out there for you, it spooked you, and you pulled back. Okay, and now you're sitting here looking at that person as a missed opportunity. Okay, this is a general reading, so it can really go either way. And the thing is somebody got very, very spooked in this connection and started playing games. Okay, and the thing is that the emotion ran just as deep for them as it did for you, or the other way around. Okay, I see where you both felt a lot for each other, but somebody got very spooked by that, the depth of the connection of, you know, what's going on here, and pulled back. Or it's like somebody extended their cup and the other person kind of entertained it for a minute, but then like just disappeared. So whoever got spooked or just disappeared, they're now seeing this connection as a missed opportunity. Like, I really screwed up here. You know, and that's why the trust is coming out, because if you are the one where this person walked away, Gemini, you've got to hold back. You can't, you know, reach out to them. Like, they've got to figure it out and come back to you. Okay. And that doesn't mean like, don't live your life, don't date. You know, if you meet somebody new and you feel a connection, see where that leads you, because, you know, who you're meant to be with, you're going to be single and available when it's time for that union to come into play. Okay. But I just feel like if you are the one that got walked away from, you shouldn't be reaching out to them. Like, they've got to come around and own up. Okay. And if it's just like an easy open door for them to come back in, they might be prone to the same energy as before. Okay. But if they know, I've got to be real and I've got to actually like prove myself to get back into this world, they're going to try a lot harder, and this is going to mean a lot more to them in the long run. Okay, so Gemini, if retrograde of Mercury brings back somebody who was very near and dear to your heart, but just like walked away from you or left you high and dry, even if you do think they're your twin flame, you've got to make them work and prove themselves to get back into your world. And that doesn't mean, you know, punish them and belittle them and constantly remind them of what they did to you and what they put you through. It's just, they've got to prove to you that you can trust them again. Okay. Like, I really feel that. And as much as you may love or desire, the more that, you know, they have to work for this, the more they're going to feel it in their soul. Okay. This is not where you just want to, yeah, I forgive you, I love you forever. No, they've got to prove something to you, and that's going to mean something different for each of you, right? But it's like they've got to prove something to you first, and you've just got to trust the process. And if they're serious, they are going to spend the time that it takes to get back into your world. Okay, they just are. There's going to be no force that can stop them. But if you just say, okay, yeah, you're back, and you let them right back in, they very well could do the same thing. Okay, just because through them having to prove themselves to get back into your world, they evolve, they grow, they learn through that process. Okay, it's like facing consequence. But if they could just come right back in, then there's nothing gained and learned for them. Okay, now Gemini, if this goes the other way, the same holds true as if you are realizing that you let a very special opportunity pass you by and you want to get back to that person. It may take some time and some convincing before they let you back in, and it's not because they don't feel you and that they don't love you, but that whatever separated here really hurt somebody, really hurt one of you, the way this all went down. Okay, very shocking, very unexpected. And the person who did walk away, it is heavy on their heart. They do know, they do realize that they screwed up. Okay, but they've got to come around to that very organically, very naturally, and then they have to do what it takes to get back into your world, or you've got to do what it takes to get back into their world. Again, this could go either way. So you go with which side resonates for you. So let's look at, but I do see like this would be a very positive reconnection and reunion, okay? It's just they've got to prove themselves, or you've got to prove yourself. And that's, again, there's some evolution found in that. Whoever walked away has to work pretty hard to get back. But if they're serious, Gemini, they'll do whatever it takes. They'll understand why your heart hurts, why you need time to, you know, trust their energy again. And it's not about, you know, you must forget the past. It's not about that. It's like they've got to prove through action and effort that they've changed, because words and talk is cheap, right? But actions speak of somebody's truth. And so I feel like that's what this is more about, like enough time of the same action of love and interest, and I'll be here and I'll support you and I'm not going anywhere. And then like that bridges that gap, but it takes some time, okay? It really does. So don't, if this person's showing back up, don't feel like you've got to be rushed. If they're trying to rush you, put them back in their place. You know, you walked away from me, and you think you could just prance back up in here and snap and oh yeah, come back in. No, it doesn't work that way, you know. And they'll fight for you, Gemini. They will. And vice versa, you know, if you're going back and they're a little hesitant, just continue to follow through with the action of your heart and your soul. And, you know, that bridge will be, the gap will be bridged between the two of you. All right, so we have one of you coming through as the Nine of Wands. The other coming through as the Queen of Swords. And the energy in between is the Knight of Swords. Okay, so up here, whoever got walked away from is showing as this Queen of Swords status. And this is a queen where, despite her depth of love, emotion, and connection to somebody, she has the mental and emotional strength to cut them off, to cut them out, to go cold if she has to, for the preservation of herself and her life path, okay? So this one of you is coming through as very, very guarded and closed and protected with their heart, okay? And the other is coming through in this Nine of Wands energy, really trying to convince this Queen of Swords. I'm sorry, I'm here, you know, I was wrong, this will change, I'll never do that again, etc., 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 okay? So this is the one trying to come back in, and the energy between the two of you is like it kind of goes back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. Like that may be the pattern of this relationship in general, is one of you's chasing, and then the coin turns and the other one of you is chasing the other, okay? In this particular circumstance right now, whoever walked away this last time is the one who needs to come back and really follow through on action and not just give word. And, you know, once that is established for a period of time, then it's like, you know, all resolve can soften and you guys can really connect back to like the way you once were. But I just feel like it can't be easy. Like whoever's coming back, it can't just be like, okay, yeah, you're back in. Like they've got to prove something here. Very, very strong message coming through. All right, let's see the progression. Okay, so first quarter moon energy with compromise. Leo moon energy, romance. And full moon energy, positive shift. Yes. So here it is. There's some compromise that needs to be made, okay, in this connection when it's coming back together. And the reason why it can't just come back in full force right away is so that things can fundamentally change, so the pattern of this connection can be broken and it can come into a new energy. See that positive shift? So, you know, this compromise is saying don't Don't give it all away. Make them work for a little bit. You know, be romantic, date, enjoy each other, but make them prove, make them follow through with their action for a period of time, okay? And it's going to be a very, very positive long-term shift in this connection, breaking that cycle of back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, okay? Because that's the energy that's showing the strongest between the two of you, is like this back and forth, back and forth. And that's how we break that pattern, which would make perfect sense since Venus is is moving through the sixth house of Virgo, which is about patterns, routines, behaviors, all of that. It's time for a big shift in this relationship to stop this back and forth, okay? So let's, and once that happens, you guys are good. You guys are set. You guys are solid, okay? It's just we've got to, you know, go about things a little bit differently than we have in the past. And the advice is, love overcomes all obstacles. A change in attitude is all it takes to turn things around. Trust in love's power. It will transform you and the one you love. All will soon clear. Yes, see? You guys are going to get there. But again, it's like something has to change before we go back to good. And that whatever that thing is different for all of you. You'll know what that means. But if you just stick through to that and you know, make them follow through, or you have a willingness to completely follow through if you're the one trying to get back, it will have a very, very positive effect on this relationship long term and bust us out of this like back and forth pattern. All right, so those are your messages, Gemini. I'm sending you lots of love and light. Take care.